right, last one that we're going to take a look at tonight is the Remember collection. If you are new to me or you are not familiar with my background, I've been working in the scrapbook industry in one way or another for about 20 years. I've been scrapbooking about 27 years and working in the industry in one way or another for about 20 years. My last stint was with Simple Stories. That was almost in April, I think it was 5 years ago. And I worked for them for 6 years. So I know loads and loads and loads about Simple Stories. And obviously, I very much like Simple Stories because I use a lot of their products in my project kits and in my scrapbooking and in my listing and all of that. They, a number of years ago, did a collection, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was extremely popular because they were one of the first in the industry to do a collection that could be used to document someone that was no longer with us. Someone had passed away. And it back then when they did it, it's just not something that really any manufacturer had done before. And it was extremely popular. It is a beautiful collection. So this last collection is kind of along those same lines. It is called Remember. It has a theme of being able to document and record your memories of someone that maybe has passed on. All right. So kind of keep that in mind as we're looking at things. But as with pretty much everything that Simple Stories does, a lot of what you'll see here could be used for other things besides that. So as we start, we're going to start with the 6x8 paper pad. And this collection is called Remember. It's called Remember. It's beautiful. If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think they've done this collection in a very nice, beautiful, classy way. And it also, the color palette could work for both males and females, right? So it's not too, it's not, there's not a lot of pinks, kind of a very soft color palette that could work for both males and females. When you look at things like this, these florals could be used really for anything. So those are just good, nice backgrounds. Those who bloom in the hearts of others never fade away. And then we get back to more of the pattern that could be used really for anything. This, I think, is such a beautiful, I love that paper. I just love that. I love the little, like, dandelions. I know those aren't dandelions, but just kind of floating in the wind, and another nice floral. Memories of You. So a lot of this Memories of You really doesn't have anything to do with, someone maybe having passed away. Remember, love you always, memories, me and you in my heart. Another one that could work for lots of different things. I will hold you in my heart forever. So paper, fairly generic. Thinking of you, wherever a beautiful soul has been, there's a trail of beautiful memories, a heart full of love, wishing you strength for today and hope for tomorrow. And then that second cut of hearts. Love you forever and ever, sending love your way. Those we love don't go away, they walk beside us every day. So that right there, that in the paper pad is, that definitely is for that type of purpose, right? All right, and then you jump to the second set, the repeat. So that's the paper pad. Then we'll take a look at the sticker book. So I think in the sticker book, we're going to start to see things that would be a little bit more specific towards, documenting someone who has passed on. Memories of a life well lived, we'll be together again. These super generic with the love, the florals, the typewriter. Really nice kind of little border strips there. Icons. In loving memory. Okay, so there's another one. But thinking of you, hugs and blessings. Nick standing at the window, my door to the office. I'm sure he's saying, let him go already. Always in my heart, remember a lifetime of love and memory. So this could make, I think, a beautiful album or a beautiful scrapbook layout. You could do a, I don't know if guest book is the right word. But I know some like Celebrations of Life may have a guest book type thing that you could put together. You could make something like that with this collection. That would be beautiful. Remembering You, Forever in My Heart. Miss You So. Word strips. In memoriam. So, and some of the word strips, right, obviously you're going to get a lot more of that specific theme. Alphas. This one also very specific, kind of towards that, documenting someone that is no longer with you. Because someone we love is in heaven, there is a little bit of heaven in our home. It is hard to forget someone who gave us so much to remember. The loss is measurable, but so is the love left behind. So I'm a little bit more in the sticker book towards that topic. Then we'll take a look at the rub-ons. So 2 6x8 sheets. Here you have some white doves. So those definitely could be used for someone that's passed on, but could be used, you know, for wedding or something like that as well. Forever in Our Hearts, Stay Beside Us. Any of this, obviously, if you feel like you want to do something with this for someone in your life that has passed on, you can obviously get a much closer look on the website. All right, the bits and pieces. So there are 4 die cut packs here. The bits and pieces are going to be more icon heavy. There are 60 pieces here. Karen said you can use a lot for things other than remembering someone too. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. So definitely there are parts of it that are, you know, very much meant for someone that has passed on. But thinking of you, I mean, that would make a great sympathy card, or just a, hey, I'm thinking about you. Beyond Blessed. I mean, this to me looks like I'm not poking fun. This looks like this could totally work for a wedding. For some part of that, maybe it's the doves that kind of remind me of the wedding. Nice little typewriter there. Always remember. So I know that Simple Stories and pretty much most manufacturers, when they are working with something that is a pretty theme specific like this, they really do work very hard to make sure that the pieces could work for other things as well, right? Because even if you are maybe putting together a memory album of someone that has passed on, you'd still have pieces left over that you might want to use for something else, and you'd be able to use them for whatever you wanted. They Walk Beside Us. All right, so those are It Made Me Think of You. That's sweet. Very beautiful collection, right? Day by day, we will let go of this loss, but we will never let go of our love. All right, so those are the bits and pieces. Then we'll move into the floral bits. So the floral bits could be used for anything because they're just your flowers, right? They're your flowers and a couple butterflies in there. So they definitely coordinate with this collection. Well, they're meant to go with the collection, but if you really are liking the color palette and thinking, oh my gosh, I really like this collection, but I don't really have a use for, this type of theme, then there are different parts that you could pick up that would totally work, like the floral bits. So 44 pieces here, and all flowers and butterflies. Kind of that same watercolor look that we saw on some of the flowers in, so pretty. That we saw the flowers in the Simple Vintage Spring Garden collection. I really like the navy in here. The navy is just a nice, it's a nice addition. Anyhow, nice scale. Lots of florals, lots and lots of florals. Then we have the journal bits and the big bits. Let's pop these in here. Woo, oh my goodness, it's 9:19. I've been at this almost 2 hours. See, there's a reason. I knew there was a reason. Well, we had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but I knew there was a reason why I decided earlier, well, before we started, that I would not show the new stamps tonight, or the new stamps are on the website. You can see them. I'm just not going to show them for 2 weeks. We won't be doing a What's New Wednesday next week because I'll just be getting back into town. Hopefully, I'm still going out of town. Hopefully. Anyhow, yes, because showing the new stamps tonight and the if I was to do that, and the year in review Traveler's Notebook. Oh my gosh, we'd still be here tomorrow morning, wouldn't we? Look at how pretty that is. Memory dated. So lots of these could be used for, they really don't, there really hasn't been anything that we've seen in the journal bits yet. So thankful for you. That would be a lifetime of love. I mean, really, there's nothing in the journal bits that has been specific to, you know, kind of capturing the memories of someone that has passed on. That's really neat. Alrighty, last up, we will take a look at, I should say last up of the die cut pieces, we will take a look at the big bits. So the big bits are the really large die cuts. There are 17 in the Remember pack, in the Remember collection. 17 pieces. And really, there are none in here that are specific to the theme. Your life is a beautiful story. That works for anything. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That camera. That film strip is so pretty with the flower. Nice big tag. Look at that. The scale of that. That is big as my hand. That's awesome. The big bits. That's why they're called big bits. Beyond blessed to have you in my life, right? Totally works. Totally works for lots of things. Nice little dove, peaceful dove, butterfly, and then you have those love stamps, the LOVE. All right, so those are the big bits. That one, I think my lucky stars for you. Yeah, literally. Nothing in that collection. And I don't mean to like be saying, oh my gosh, that doesn't have to do with that. That doesn't have to do with that. I just think it's important that I point out that with this collection, it definitely has components that are meant to document someone that has passed on or is no longer with us or with you, but other things as well. Okay, last up in the a la carte pieces, the washi. Yeah, Karen said a lifetime of love would be great for a multi-generational picture layout. I know, right? Yes, Jen also said genealogy, right? Absolutely, absolutely. Louisa said she's getting a little emotional. I know, right? So here's the thing, you guys. In what we do, and when I say what we do, I mean documenting, whether we're documenting or journaling or storytelling or listing or scrapbooking, it's pretty much all the same thing, right? We are documenting. We find it fairly easy to document the easy times. Not so easy to document the hard times, right? And hard times can mean lots of different things for different people, but hard times, someone passing on, and it may not be something that you can do right away, right? I mean, there's a lot of emotion and a lot of grief, and sometimes you just can't even look at photos, let alone try to sit down and put something together. But there is a time that you may feel like you are ready for something like that, to be able to sit down and, make a nice scrapbook or, some type of way to document a loved one that is no longer with you. All right, there are the washi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, I'm going to say super neutral because those can be used for anything. And like I said, it definitely has more of a feminine flair because of the florals, but the color palette and those tones would work, for both male and female. Alrighty, so last thing we're going to take a look at now is the big bundles. So big bundles that I do with Simple Stories, I only bring in certain type of their products a la carte. So everything I've shown so far is a la carte. Now, the big bundle includes everything that I've shown a la carte. So I'm just going to put these pieces off to the side because this is part of that big bundle. But also includes lots of other things as well that I do not bring in a la carte. So, big bundle. When you buy the whole big bundle, you save 15% because you're buying everything. So we'll start out with those little enamel dots. Those are the glossy enamel dots, so no little glitter to them. They're not matte. They're just kind of that glossy finish. Karen said the collection is very well done. I agree, Karen. I agree 100%. Just beautiful. Marie said, joining late, big snowstorm here in Spanish Springs, NV, Nevada. Yeah, Marie, I think you're getting everything that we've had. Holy cow. Last night, we had snow, but it was blowing so hard, blew all kinds of things off of our front porch. It was also lightning and thundering. Now, if you don't live in the land where there's snow, that's not common. It is pretty uncommon for it to be lightning and thundering during a snowstorm. So it's kind of crazy. So stay safe, Marie, stay safe. And I know lots of areas of the US are going through some pretty crazy weather right now. So if you're in those areas, stay safe. These are the self-adhesive layered chipboard. So self-adhesive, these are a little bit thicker, not as thick as their chipboard frames or their chipboard, but you have the multiple layers, holding you close to my heart, cherished memories, a beautiful legacy, loved. Something like this could be really, okay. So my mother-in-law in December celebrated her 80th birthday. So this type of collection could be kind of fun for something like that too, right? Loved and a beautiful legacy. Oh my goodness. She's still alive, but she's 80. She has a beautiful legacy, right? So that could kind of be an idea too with a collection like this. All right, decorative brads, again, kind of upper half, those are your self-adhesive, so they just stick. Metal rimmed brads. Lower half, those are self-adhesive pieces of chipboard. Then we have the foam stickers, so 2 6x12 sticker sheets. Look at big hug, blessed by you, loving memory. Okay, a little bit more. Remember this moment, today, tomorrow, forever. Lots of those things can be used for. I think Simple Stories has done an excellent job of taking a very difficult topic and making it a beautiful collection that could be used for that as well as other things. Gone Too Soon, that one, right, is that one would definitely be more towards, documenting someone that is no longer with you. And then we have the chipboard stickers. So pretty. Those little guys, I just love those so much. I don't know, that just seems really, like peaceful to me. The chipboard frames, so 6 chipboard frames for your 4x6 and 3x4 photos. So look at this. Look at this example that they have shown on the packaging. This is interesting because the photo they have in there, look, is a grandpa at the park with a little grandson, and the grandpa's blowing bubbles. And it says, love you so. So really, that could be that grandpa's passed on, but this could also be, hey, grandpa's very much alive and he and grandson are at the park and we're just documenting their time together. All right, so last but not least, part of the big bundle is that collection kit. So the 12x12 collection kit always has the 12x12 cardstock sticker sheet and then the 12x12 papers. So we will look at these and then we will say our goodbyes. Ooh. 12x12 sticker sheet. Look at, I smile when I think of you. I will always love you. There are no goodbyes for us. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart, Gandhi. So a little bit more towards that topic or theme. Then we move into the beautiful 12x12 papers. Oh my goodness, look at that. My 12x12 scrapbooking friends. There you go. Like if you were doing an album, here is a photo of your loved one and then maybe a little title, and then that's the intro to the album. That's just so beautiful. But again, that could also be used for anything. Nice neutrals on the B-sides. Beautiful floral. Nice neutral. More florals. Little gingham. Butterflies. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. A cream version of the floral. Your little words. You could use these as a sheet or you could cut those little guys out. Floral. Another beautiful, just maybe intro to an album or something like that. Maybe you have a 12x12 frame at a celebration of life and the photo is there. And then you move into the cut apart. So the tags. The tags, if there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever. It is hard to forget someone who gave us so much to remember. The loss is immeasurable, but so is the love left behind. So we're going to see a little bit more of that theme in some of the cut aparts. Those are the journal bits in memoriam. I mean, obviously. Those are your 3x4s. Your song will forever play in my heart. Isn't that fun? With the fun. Shouldn't say fun. I should say, isn't that sweet with the little gramophone? I think that's called the gramophone. Memories of a life well lived. The 4x4 2x2s. Because someone we love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home. I think we saw something like that in one of the journal bits, maybe. And then the cut apart 4x6s. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. Sometimes if you are trying to, document, put a scrapbook together, or, some layouts together about someone that's passed, sometimes it's a little, well, I'm not going to say sometimes it's a little bit difficult. I'm sure it's very difficult, but sometimes you are a little bit at a loss of what to write. So having things like that help to kind of do a little bit of the writing for you can definitely be helpful. Okay, friends. Okay. Yes, very much a beautiful collection.